So Michael Saylor is either the biggest genius, is probably going to be one of the richest people in the world, or he's the biggest gambler that we have ever known. And the latter could be the case because it's not the first time he gambled big and lost $6 billion in a day back in the dot-com bubble. So Michael Saylor discovered that he could sell stock in his MicroStrategy companies, the founder and former CEO of MicroStrategy. And he figured out that he thinks that Bitcoin is the best asset to hold for the long term. He's done all the research and he says if you have to park your money anywhere for 100 years where it's not only going to just maintain its purchasing power but increase, it's Bitcoin for a whole number of reasons that I'm not going to list right now. So he's been selling stock and raising money to buy Bitcoin. And he's done so over the last few years to the tune of now having more than $40 billion invested in Bitcoin. And his average price is just over $70,000 per Bitcoin. Now, this is obviously a very bold play where he's basically risking it all on the continuation of Bitcoin. And this is going to continue to work very, very well as long as the price of Bitcoin continues to go up. If he is right with the timing and Bitcoin continues up from here and doesn't go back to his average price or lower, he's sitting phenomenally well. If Bitcoin just runs up to 300, 500,000, maybe $1 million from here, he's going to be incredibly, incredibly wealthy. The downside is, of course, as it is with anyone who over leverages during a bull market, is that when the bull market stops and the party is over, it can get difficult, right? So if the bull market peaks around 120, 130,000, and in the next bear market we drop back to 70,000 or below his average entry, then things start to get tricky. Now he can obviously hold on. He doesn't have an immediate liquidation risk in terms of actual money, or it's more based on time when he has to repay the loans. But it's a risky play. So you let me know. What do you think? Is Michael Saylor a genius? Is he going to end up being one of the richest people in the world? Or is this going to fail miserably? And if we get a bear market and Bitcoin drops to 50 or 40 or maybe even $30,000 in the next bear, which could happen in 2026, then what happens to MicroStrategy and his over leverage? Let us know in the comments what you think.